Welcome to another patch note video for Deepbot. My name is Arctomian, as usual, and I'm gonna go over the new patch for Deepbot. We're still in beta, and of course it's the holiday season, so let me be the first one to tell you happy holidays and a good 2015. At the moment it's 25th of December 2014. The changelog was made on the 24th of December 2014. And if you go to your mail box, you will have a Christmas card from the Deepbot team from us. Alright, it's a very big patch, so this tutorial is, or this patch tutorial is going to be a little bit longer than normal. There are a couple of things that you might have not have noticed, and of course if you go to the About tab, the current version is already 0.6.5. The other 5 minor patch updates were security updates, and we never put that in the closed or in the change logs, so not to worry. If there's not a patch video about it, it's not worth the trouble on mentioning the update. Alright, so what do we have on this patch update? This is a big patch, it's the end of the year patch, as usual, and we've been running now for about 1.5 to 2 years. We are at 2,700 users at the moment, so that's quite a significant number for a closed beta option. Now, let's get over the list. Added significant performance for larger streams. CPU usage should drop significantly. I'm going to explain to you in a moment what that's all about. Added the option to fully customize bankheist game text options and payoffs. Added autofill options to the betting panels, added autofill options to the poll panels, added more betting options increasing from 10 to 14, added support for multiple random responses for channel commands. This one is being asked for a lot as well. Added a timer to close betting automatically, added a add time add custom variable to show current time for streamers, added a counter variable to count command executions, added support for selecting specific Twitch chat servers, added preview button for drag race for testing the notifications, adding the feature where mods can use some commands in bot chat preventing cluttering up the main chat. I'm gonna show you on how to make a person mod as well in this tutorial again, because a lot of people don't know how still. And of course we added a bunch of commands already. Then added the option to customize the sound plate on name highlight, added the option to only greet users on the first message instead of join, added the text chat commands to cancel ticket keywords raffles, added access levels to be displayed in the paste bin channel command output, added the option to disable followed since message on raffle wins. Sub notifications are now exclusive VIP. Well, for the bigger part it was already VIP, but alright. Next one is fix the issue with the .mp3 files not playing correctly. Fix the bug with quotes costs were not applied. Fix bug where raffle items was not updated at times. Fix bugs that prevented links from being opened on some Windows 8 machines. I have not encountered anybody with this problem yet, but it might be on the forum, and I'm not that active on the forum. And fix bug where checked in queue position when the queue is full did not happen. Alright, there's one more thing that I want to mention before we get started on this, and let me show you that. We now added on the forums a special help and support for the German support. If you go to help and support and then chilled boards, then it's in German support. There are 2 moderators on there that mainly will help out. That's me, since I'm Dutch and I do know German, I can help in German as well. And the main one is Taxhorn. He's a moderator on the forum at the moment for the German support. We will be looking in the future probably to expand the languages that we're gonna support, but for now the German group is the second biggest group next to English that requires support for Deepbot, and a lot of the German users cannot speak good English or English at all. Alright, so First off, added significant performance improvement for larger streams. CPU usage should drop significantly. Now, if Deepbot is a localized software that's stored on your computer, including the data that it's collecting. So the more viewers, the more followers that are actively in your stream, the more data it gathers up, and it will give a strain on your CPU. Now, experts online added significant performance improvements for the servers. Therefore, the larger stream, for example, Streamhouse or Swifty Stream, who are also connected on Deepbot, now don't have that big of a problem anymore. Usually these streamers have a dedicated computer for Deepbot or for other bots anyway, but in this particular case we boosted up the performance for the CPU usage on a localized computer instead of the cloud storage, and therefore Deepbot is now responding faster and better again. We have been doing this for the last 3 to 4 months already with patch updates, where we boosted up the performance, but we have to anticipate on more users every single time. Alright, added options to fully customize bankheist game text, options and payoffs. This is exclusive VIP stream features. Let's get to the stream interaction. You will see a couple of these mini things. Before we're gonna go over to the mini games, I would like to mention that free dice crabs used to be here. It's now under development. This is the free dice crabs. We simply do not have the time to develop this at the moment, and it's not a major priority. We will look into it into the future, but people in the streamer chat have been asking constantly, my free dice crab is not working, what do I do? It's simply because it was not developed yet. So, mini games. As you can see, there's been a small change. We now have a gear master settings on bankheist, as well as drag race has a preview button. I'm gonna go over that in a moment, and the knockout tournament, so it's now a little bit better positioned. Now if you click on the gear over here, you will see that there's a lot of options added, and there's also a couple of commands added to it as well. Here you can completely customize your bankheist game. I'm gonna go over it a little bit, but it's a lot to go over, and it's pretty straightforward, so if you look at it you know what the percentage will be. So entry cost will the entry cooldown is 120 seconds. That's basically when bankheist starts. And the entry message is just the same old one. It has started a bigger bankheist. This is when the bankheist starts as well. Max point text is added a command for @maxbet and @points name. The entry instructions are @command, and then the amount of currency you want to spend in. Late entry, that's the message when people are too late for the heist to enter. Cooldown entry and the cooldown over. You can all customize the text what you want to. Now next to it we see a next level entry message. This is a level 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now these ones are these entry messages are completely different per level that you are going into it. Now let me see. Game outcomes, the starts, the single user success, the single user fail, and the results. Then we have the game levels. Level 1 bank name is the Deep Monaco Bank. Now we have a Deepbot City Bank as well. We have a State Bank, a National Reserve and a Federal Reserve. And of course the payouts for per level on this are as well important, which are the percentage wise, and that's also with the payout multiplier. And then underneath it, as last, we have the success percentages on payout. So a lot of you have been asking, like, how does this work? How does the percentage payout work? Well, now you know. Alright, so let's close this. Added the autofill option to the betting panels. Now if you go to betting, you will notice that there's a couple of things changed here as well. So let's pick them all up at once. First of all, the betting panels, which is this button. It's an autofill betting. You can load selected, save selected. At the moment I do not have anything selected, and deleted is selected. These are for ones that you already did. Now underneath it we have a 10 to 14. This used to be 10 betting options, but there are a lot of people that are actually have multiple options for betting, and they asked us to increase the amount of betting options, so we now increased it to 14. The last one that I would like to go over is, let me see, this one, and this one is for a different, this is support multiple random response for channel commands, and I'm gonna go over that in a moment. But this is the timer. There's now a betting on timer added to it as well, and a multi-bet, and as you can see there's a house cut that you can initiate in it as well. So a certain percentage wise for the bet is going to the bank. Now, added support for multiple random responses for channel commands. Now let's go to the channel commands. Let me see. I think that is not what I was looking for. This one I haven't checked out yet. I have been very busy, so I did not have that much time to actually explore the new patch. We'll get over that in a moment. If I do not get over that in a moment in the patch, you can ask me in stream chat later. Let me see. Added a add time, add custom variable to show different time of streamers. Well, you know, let's go over the different kind of commands at the moment right now. There are a couple of commands that you already know, like the add, user add, and a couple of others that are out there. We increase the amount in order for the stream interaction as well as the mini games. To a couple of commands which are add time, add counter, which are variable to count command executions. For example, if you are making a bank heist, then you can add counter, add variable to counter that that execution, that command. Add time, add custom variable to show timer of the stream is simply to show how long the streamer has been streaming already when you enter the channel. Added support for selecting specific Twitch chat servers. You can now, by way of IRC, we all know that Twitch is an IRC chat. You can now target specific chat servers from different kind of people into your Deepbot. Added a preview button for drag race for testing notification. Now this is a little bit awkward. If I go back to the streamer interaction and if I go back to the minigame, I cannot see this. I'm clicking on it, but it's not happening. I don't know if a lot of other people have been having the same problem. I still have to talk to experts online about this. I had an entire conversation yesterday with them. But this normally shows the preview, a graphical preview of the drag race. I'm gonna try to let this be updated as soon as possible on the next patch update, and I think that there's one spelling error that was updated, I think, as well already, but we'll see. Added the feature where mods can use some commands in bot chat, preventing cluttering up the main chat. Custom check, add, and there's a couple of new ones as well. Exclamation mark volume or volume. T-raffle, K-raffle, auction betting, update title, update game, exclamation mark start arena. So yeah, you can now start an arena as a moderator. A lot of people don't know actually on how to make a person moderator. Well, it's very simple. The streamer needs to go to the user database, then go to a name, edit user, and then you can give him either VIP, but you can also mod him level 1 and 2. So that's that, and once you have been modding him, once you modded him, you can actually, the specific mod can use these commands. Added the option to customize sound played on highlights. if I go to the configuration tab and go to the master settings, now this has been in there for quite a while, but not many of you have seen this. There's a play sound on highlight. And then you can browse for an MP3 or .wav file, and as usual a URL audio file works as well. Now if your name is getting mentioned, then you're getting a small nice sound that you picked out. Alright. Added the option to only greet users on the first message instead of join. Now I would like to stress out, I know that as a streamer a lot of you have a couple of viewers that think that the welcoming messages are annoying as hell because the bot is checking up and it's enabling lurkers actually not to come to your channel because they don't want to be recognized watching you. So instead of when they join your channel, they now give the greet message when they first chat in your chat window. Added the text chat commands to cancel, ticket and keyword raffles. Well, I'm not completely sure what this one is. Actually, this one I have not gone over with experts online, so I'm gonna have to owe you that one as well. Added the extra level to be displayed in the pastebin channel command. That's simple. The pastebin channel commands are at your local computer. If you go to your computer, then you will find on your local disk a Deepbot folder. And you will find text files, like for example, let me see, the debug, but that's not actually important for streamers. There's a ranks over here, but what's more important are the OBS text files. These are very important. You can, we call this the pastebin commands, and you can use them to add to your clear browser in order to show specific options, like for instance latest subscriber, latest follower. Now we added as well to the pastebin the access level of specific viewers. Added options to disable followed since messages on the raffle wins. Well, this is pretty straightforward as well. You know, let me see where the option is actually, because that I am curious about. This is so bad. I have to prepare better next time when I make this video. Think it's in the stream interaction. No, it's still in raffles. What was I added the option to disable followed since messages on the raffle. Close do nothing. Keyword raffle, close ticket raffle, and think this is it. I'm not completely sure. Again, I am gonna have to owe you on that one. If you have questions about it, you can always go to streamer chat and type my name or type Emiraki, and we'll come and answer your questions since we get a user notification or mention notification. I mean, sub notifications are now exclusive VIP feature. What does that mean? This is the notification tab, and as you can see, this is completely VIP now. So when you're not a VIP, this will probably be grayed out. And as usual, you can go to the OBS and the pastebin commands to add these kind of commands into your OBS Clear browser plugin. Fixed issues with MP3 not playing correctly. Now this has been a problem for last patch or something like that, that .mp3s are not being supported. Or not being supported. They are being supported, but they were bugging out. Now again, I have to stress out, this is not for the music player. The music player still only works with YouTube, but this is for the notifications. So if you have, for example, an audio file in your notifications or in on the highlights over here, when your name is being cancelled out. Anything but the music player you can use .mp3 or .wav files for. And with that, I would like to answer the questions. Will we add Spotify support to it as well? At the moment, not. I can never guarantee we're not gonna do it, but the thing is, Spotify is not that open as an API to add or add into a third-party application. It's actually very difficult to add a Spotify support to a music player when it comes to that. Instead, we choose not to at the moment. Fixed bugs where quotes cost were not applied. Now, a couple of you had that problem as well, where you go to the channel or stream interaction and then go to quotes, where people had to pay for a specific amount of quote, and that payment was not added correctly. And there's a permission tab for it as well. As you can see, you can have the amount over here. Fixed bug where raffle item was not updated at times. And that's a problem as well. Some of you had not been the raffle item over here was not updated, especially when the people were for the bigger streams that are running on the timer with the raffle cost. This was a minor problem, so this is fixed now as well. Fixed bug where raffle item name was not updated at times. Oh, I just went over that. This is how bad it gets at the moment. It's Christmas Eve. Sue me for this. Fixed bug that prevented links from being opened on some of Windows 8 machine. I have not noticed anybody that had this problem, but again, this might be on the forum. Experts Online is very active giving support on the forum. In Amaraki and me are very active in the stream chat on support. So I don't know if one of you actually had this problem on the forum, posted on the forum. If so, very good that you went to the forum for bug reports. But at least it's now fixed. Again, guys, streamer chat, I'm helping out with Amaraki here for specific problems that are live, that are updated, that we can do anything about. If it's regarding a bug within Deepbot, you need to go to the forum. I had this conversation yesterday with another streamer where he said like, yeah, but it's easier in stream chat. Yeah, that might be so, but we're not fixing bugs or notifications by way of stream chat. If I have to write up every single bug or problem that comes into the stream chat, the list will be even longer than that. Therefore, we're using the forum on the bug reports, and Experts Online himself is viewing that topic on a daily basis. Fixed bug where checking the queue position when the queue is full did not work. Let me see. The queue is in the streamer interaction and the viewer queues. I was unaware that this bug existed as well, but apparently checking the queue position when the queue is full, I think there was a certain amount of queue, a maximum amount of queue that you could add over here, and then at when the queue is full, it did not position, but instead it randomized and picked a viewer. This is now with positions into place. That's pretty much the patch. I have been going over the bigger part of it, over free updates I did not know that much about. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna have to owe you that one in streamer chat. As final and as last, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I've been going over it with Experts Online. I will be making touch shorts, I'm gonna call them, which are maximum amount of 2 minutes. We're gonna go over each and every small option. We're gonna make a database on videos on that. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a tutorial of 2 minutes every single time for each option that we have, for like 2 minutes follower notification, 2 minutes donation notification, 2 minutes. We're gonna go over the master settings, 2 minutes. So instead of watching an entire video of 15 minutes to 20 minutes, we're actually going over the specific functions within Deepbot. And as final, in January 2015, when I'm starting this, actually making this tutorial, because it's a lot of work actually to do, you might not have mentioned, but we are well over, what was it, 150 functions already, if I'm correct. As final, I'm gonna also make a tutorial that you guys can link out to your viewers, going over on the viewer side what you can actually do with Deepbot. I think that has been postponed for a very long time as well, and with that I would like to take a lot out of your hands, where you have to explain each and everything in chat what something does. Instead, you want to focus on your stream, you want to focus on your gameplay, so you can link this YouTube tutorial for the viewer in order to go over, and then he can see what it is all about. Again, this is a minimal tutorial because a lot of the options for the viewers are customized as well. Subscribe to the channel. This is the official channel where the patch notes will come every time there's a major patch out, as well as the tutorial videos, and the viewer video will come out in January 2015. I would like to thank you all for watching. Again, have a nice holidays from the Deepbot team, and I will see you in the new year.